Hey guys, it's me, Lindsay, and I'm back with another video. Today I thought about doing a cool makeup look like with my eyeshadow, and I thought about contrasting colors, and I was like looking on the color wheel for some inspiration, and basically I decided I want to do an orange and blue eyeshadow look today. I'm going to be using the ColourPop She's a Rainbow palette, and yeah, I'm super excited, so I hope you enjoy. And then I'm going to start out with this light blue shade in my crease. And I'm just using a brush that looks like this. Come on, camera, focus. And it's just fluffy. So I'm gonna put that in my crease, the light blue. It's called Moonlight Matte. I'm gonna blend that all over the crease. And this shade has really good pigment. I love ColourPop eyeshadows so much. And on the outer portion, I'm going to use this shade. It's a shimmery blue shade called Tide Pool. And I'm using that on the outer. It's shimmery, but as you can see, it doesn't really look that shimmery when you blend it out. It's just a really deep blue. And this is definitely not going to be like an everyday, normal going out makeup look. This is like you want to be wild makeup look. I just like to play with makeup, and I think makeup is so important to me because I can just be whatever I want to be and look however I want to look. Okay, now I'm going to take this shade called Centerfold, and it's this light orangey shade. Well, first I'm going to cut my crease using the some eyeshadow. I'm going to cut my crease using Tarte Shape Tape. You can use any concealer, anything will do. And this is going to be where I put the orange. It's just going to kind of help that orange stick and not be overpowered by the blue. And I'm not a master at these cut creases. I'm just using it as a base. It doesn't have to be a perfect cut crease. I'm going to go back and blend eyeshadow over it. I'm going to do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, I've blended that out right now. It looks wild. The way my makeup goes is it doesn't look good until the whole face is on and it's all together. So don't be scared whenever you're trying these colorful looks, because it's going to look crazy at first. And it comes together when you put eyeliner on, when you have mascara on, or lashes. So I'm also going to blend Moonlight, and I'm going to take that and re-blend and buff some of this blue out. And just soften around the edges. And I like to blend my eyeshadow out pretty far. As you can see, I'm going to do a hack and clean that up with a makeup wipe. I'll do that now actually. So you just take a makeup wipe. This is why I do my eye makeup first, so I can do this. And it makes if you go upwards, put your finger in the makeup wipe and go upwards, it makes a more clean line. I'm sure you guys already knew about that, but I do this all the time because I like that line. I like it to look winged out. So this is what we got going on right now. I'm going to continue on with the face. So I'm going to prep my skin using the e.l.f. Glow Dewy Mist. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, there it goes. Spritz that on my face. And I'm using the Maybelline Master Prime in the hydrating formula as my primer. This just really helps your makeup glide on, and I like it. I prefer the NYX Hydra Touch, but this one's a little bit cheaper, so it's a good, it's not the same formula like the NYX Hydra Touch primer is. This one's a little bit more creamier, as the NYX is a little bit more gel-like. But I like either. A hydrating primer is just good for me because I have normal to dry skin. And then I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. I use the shade 400, which I believe is the lightest shade. I'm usually the lightest shade in everything, so. And I'm going to dot that on my face. And I'm going to use my beauty blender and blend it out. You can use any makeup sponge, any brush. I prefer a sponge. That's just what I'm used to using. And I'll probably end up doing 2 layers of this foundation because it's a medium coverage and I like a little bit more coverage than what it gives at first. But what I like about this foundation is it's really weightless on the skin. The way it feels, it doesn't feel like you're wearing a whole lot of makeup, and it lasts. And I think it's good for all skin types because I've watched reviews on this foundation too before I bought it, and even people with oily skin really like it because it's like a satin matte, but it doesn't like dry your face out or anything. I think this is good for all skin types. Actually, I like the way that looks. It's like a medium finish. I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape underneath my eyes. And this is the color Fair Neutral. And I'm doing a little more concealer today because I feel like whenever I wear blue, it accentuates. I've got these blue veins underneath my eyes and it just accentuates them. So I'm going to let that sit for just a minute while I do something else. So I'm trying out this hack of letting your concealer sit because that's one of my one of the YouTubers I've been watching, Heather Austin. She puts a lot of concealer on her face and she said she gets even better coverage when she lets it sit for a few minutes. So I've never tried it, so hopefully it works out good for me. And I'm trying to get into these eyelashes so I can put glue on them because I'm wanting to wear eyelashes today. Here we go. This is the Kiss number 11 lashes. These are my favorite. I repurchase them all the time. And I'm just going to go ahead and put glue on these so they can be drying so I can put my lashes on here in a minute. And I use the Kiss eyelash glue. Okay, and I'm just going to use my same sponge, my beauty blender, to blend this out. Oh, I really like this. It really did help the coverage, letting it sit for a little while. That's cool. Okay, then I'm going to contour my face using the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Amber. And on top of that contour, I'm going to use the Balm Take Home the Bronze. This is in the shade Oliver. It's just a really good neutral colored bronzer. I got it on Amazon. And I really like it because it's not too warm toned for my skin. I have a problem with bronzers being too orangey looking, and this is like, they say like anti-orange online. I got this per recommendation of Andrea Montiliano. I don't know if I'm saying her last name right, but she's a really good YouTuber with a large following, and she loves this bronzer. So pretty much all the products that I buy, that I get, I'm going to also put these eyelashes on while I'm talking to you guys. Pretty much all the... Oh, wait. Let me put on mascara first. I don't know what I'm doing. All the makeup that I buy, that I try out, is based off of other YouTubers' recommendations, too. Because there's these really crazy, influential YouTubers that provide some of the best reviews. And they're not biased. And they're not just trying to get you to buy products. Like, I trust the YouTubers I follow. So, I just think it's really cool that we have this platform that we can use to recommend and to try out makeup and to have fun with makeup. Goodness, my hands get so shaky. Ignore my shakiness. Now I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put these eyelashes on. Okay, I'm back. I got the eyelashes on. They're kind of wonky. I probably let the glue dry for too long, but oh well. They're on. And then I'm gonna highlight using my favorite Wet n Wild loose highlighter, the Astrology collection. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing about this, but I cannot stop using this highlighter. It is so beautiful. But I don't think this collection is still out anymore, so a good alternative for this, if you want a loose highlighter, I think Airspun, the makers of the powder, came out with some loose highlighters, and they're always sold out in my Walmart whenever I go, so they must be really good. And I think it would be kind of similar to this. I just like loose highlighters because they're more blinding and they show up better, and this one has like a little bit of sheen. So it's not for if you're trying to look for something natural, because loose highlighters are even more blindy and glowing than regular highlighters. I don't really like natural highlighters on my skin. I want to be glowing to the gods. I know that's probably not the trend anymore. The trend is like going more natural with your highlights. But this is my channel, so this is what I like. Okay, I'm going to use the Trio in Peachy Love by Anastasia for my blush. Or Anastasia, my bad. I don't know. I just like the products. And I put a little bit on my nose and a little bit on my forehead. I love blush. Okay, and then I'm going to do the bottom lashes. The bottom of my eye, so it's really top heavy right now. So I'm going to use this in the waterline, this ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Puppy. It's orange. So let me put that on. This is so pretty. It just helps tie the whole look together. And then I'm going to go back into my my ColourPop She's a Rainbow palette and use the shade Centerfold again. That's the same orange that we have on our lids. I'm going to smoke it out and do the lower lash line. This all comes together really nicely. Okay, for lips, I just put on the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. That is totally my favorite lip gloss formula. I love it so much. It's not sticky. It's not anything, and it's got the best scent to it. If you want a good lip gloss, I know it's expensive. It's like $18, but it will last you, and it's really good. So yeah, this is the finished look. Let me take off my glasses. Kind of wild, but I'm feeling it today. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much. Have a great one.